this man is in his suit and shirt. So I'm jumping back and forth between these two photographs, one overexposed and the other just straight out of the camera. Let me see, how large do I want this man in here? I don't want to get him too large on my canvas, because this really isn't a painting about the fly fisherman. He's part of it, but this is really a painting about this mountain stream. So we'll keep this fisherman rather small so he just doesn't take over the composition. His hat is very light, so I want something dark right above him so that hat will show up. So we'll put some of that dark color in back of him again. All right, we'll leave him alone for now. Let's jump over to some of these rocks. And these are sort of a middle tone back here, not too light, not too dark. Painting like this has to be adjusted all the time because I think this might be just the right value, just the right color. Then as I work on it and as the painting progresses, I discover that it's not, and I have to change it. So painting is always a process of change. It's not like following a recipe that turns out the same every time. You always run into difficulties and new situations that have to be resolved on each painting, no matter how many paintings you've done. Okay, we've got sort of a slope down here. Yeah, I'm just trying to build on this a little bit at a time now. Got some cool shadow areas of this rock, so I'm taking some blue, adding a touch of blue here and there. I'm really looking into the light, into the sun with this painting, and his shadow just comes right towards me on this rock, right there. I have to be very careful not to get this too light in here, because this is not the lightest part of the painting. It's one of the lighter parts, but right back here, this will be the lightest part. So I want to be sure I stay away from making this too light. So by contrast, this needs to be slightly darker than my lighter portions of the painting. Well, this may be a bit premature, but I'm going to put some light areas back here. Now I know these are going to mix with this color back here, but if I put it on with a nice light touch, they won't mix too very much. At least that's the plan. Okay, so we'll just light touch, put these colors right back in here. Here's where the river curves around, and back here it starts to head off that direction again. See, so even with this wet paint, it's very wet, I can still put these lighter colors over it, as long as I don't scrub it and brush it too much. And that's another reason for having put this on fairly thin. That way, what I'm putting on top of it isn't going to mix with it quite so readily. This is where all the small rapids are in this river. I'm just holding this brush with a very light touch, just sort of letting it dance along this canvas and kind of do its own thing here. We have a few more rocks here, larger rocks. Then one of the real pretty parts of the painting is down here. There's some sunlight just glistening on this water. And on the last two paintings that I showed you at the beginning of the show, the same sort of effect was evident. So just so happens that it's also evident in this photograph. Just added a nice bit of foreground here. I don't want to put too much of that in yet. Okay, so now we've got our darks established, we've got our middle tones established, and we've got our lights established to some degree. Now what I need to do is start refining this. And I think I can say at this point that the basic foundation of the painting is complete.
In part 2, Roger will finish his painting by adding details to the fly fisherman, defining negative areas in the background, and by highlighting reflections on the water. I have a date with a guide who will demonstrate the art of tying the flies used by the fly fishermen and women who enjoy this sport.
For more information about painting and travel with Roger and Sarah Bansimer, visit paintingandtravel.com.
If you'd like to order a copy of this episode of Painting and Travel or any one of the programs in the series, log on to paintingandtravel.com. Each DVD contains 3 programs and costs $19.95.
St. Johns County, Florida, home to Ponte Vedra, the beaches, and St. Augustine, sharing music, art, and centuries of history.
Hi, I'm Joseph Rosendo, on location in Tampa, Florida, filming my new series, Joseph Rosendo's Steppin' Out. On Create, you can take in the wonders of the world from the comfort of your own couch. Join me as I scour the planet in search of inspirational, unusual, and authentic experiences. Tune in, Create, and let our travel shows inspire your next trip.
Now, let's talk pork.
Welcome to Jurassic Pork.
It's a brand new season of Cook's Country. From weekend dinners to regional classics,
It's your dream sandwich.
I'm in my happy place right now.
we travel coast to coast to bring you the history, people, and techniques behind American cooking.
You can really smell the chilies kicking in. Yeah. And try not to sneeze and cough.
Join us for the latest season of Cook's Country.
Thank you.
The best of American cuisine on Create.
Hi, I'm Miranda Esmond-White. Thank you for joining me for this special 25th anniversary season of Classical Stretch.
Stretch the neck and down to the floor. Down, around, we're gonna change the arms.
Flexible fun on Create. Can't get enough of Create TV? Welcome to CreateTV.com. Get more from your favorite Create hosts and shows.
What do you have cooking in your kitchen?
It's gonna be a great project, a lot of fun. Yeah.
Access your local schedule.
Tutti a tavola a mangiare.
The bounty of the bayou.
Enjoy projects, previews, and quick tips.
What can't you use it for?
That's pretty special.
At your home for how-to. CreateTV.com.
Today on This Old House, we're visiting the largest privately owned estate in the country that's also a top tourist attraction here in Asheville.
We're trying to get all the tile waterproof board up, and we're going to use a waterproof sealant.
We took the old deck off, and we discovered a little bit of rot here.
That's it.
Whether it's a work in progress, a labor of love, or all the ideas still to come, DIYing is about planning for surprises. Whatever you're working on, the Home Depot is here and there. The Home Depot, proud supporter of This Old House.
Renewal by Andersen is the full-service replacement window and door division of Andersen Corporation, providing design consultation, custom manufacturing, installation, and service. Renewal by Andersen. To learn more, visit renewalbyandersen.com.
Hey there, I'm Kevin O'Connor and welcome